Well, hey friends, welcome back. I'm so glad you stopped by today. It is sort of a quintessential fall afternoon, and I thought it'd be fun to sit down. I just made myself a hot cup of coffee. Maybe pause the video and go make yourself your favorite cozy drink if you want to hang out today. I actually was out this morning doing some Christmas decor shopping and getting inspired and seeing what was out there. And so today I thought we'd sit down. I'd share with you what I picked up for Christmas 2024 so far. I went to Hobby Lobby, Target, and At Home. So 3 different stores today. But I'm gonna share what I picked up, and more than that, I kind of just wanna share my game plan, what I'm inspired by this year, and what I think I'm gonna do for my decorating process. So if you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, maybe uninspired to decorate this Christmas season, make sure you keep on watching. But before we dive into full-on Christmas today, I wanted to just take a moment and kindly thank Betterhelp for sponsoring today's video. Something my therapist has encouraged me to practice that I've been doing for well over a year now is to practice gratitude on a daily basis. She encourages me every morning to start my day in my journal just writing 3 things that I'm thankful for, or 3 things that are going well in my life right now. And that really does change my perspective on the day ahead, and it puts my mind in such a better place. And it's just little things like that that therapy has truly helped me and has given me the tools necessary to practice gratitude. So whether you've been diagnosed with specific mental health struggles or you're just looking to talk to someone, Betterhelp has a therapist for you. Getting matched with a therapist through Betterhelp is a very simple process. You just fill out a quick questionnaire. It takes just a few minutes, answering some personal questions about you and your therapy and what you're looking to get out of it. And Betterhelp will match you with a licensed therapist in as little as 48 hours in most cases. You can schedule your therapy at a time that's convenient for you. And that's truly my favorite thing about Betterhelp, whether I do my therapy sessions via video chat or over the phone, I can do it from the comfort of my own home, which I really love. So whether you're struggling or you just need someone to talk to, consider Betterhelp. You can use my link down in the description below and you'll get 10% off of your first month's therapy. And again, a big thanks to Betterhelp for sponsoring today's video. Let's dive right in. I'm so excited. I have truly loved this fall season and I don't want to see it go. I love Thanksgiving. I love this time of year. I don't want to rush the seasons per se, but there's only 3 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas this year, and to me that's just not enough time to get it all out, to enjoy it, and then feel like I have to put it away. So for us personally as a family, I wouldn't say we decorate right after Halloween. I typically take a week or 10 days or so to slowly take down my fall decor, recycle my pumpkins, kind of get things in order. And then this year, I would really like to take my time with decorating, and maybe over the course of a week or so, I'm thinking slowly get things out and decorate in phases. I'm thinking that's gonna be the easiest, least stressful way versus trying to tackle it all at once. You know, being a content creator can be very taxing during the holidays. If you have a content creator in your life that posts home decor on social media, go out and buy them a coffee or give them a hug or call them up and say, how are you doing right now? Because we can feel this pressure to get everything up quickly, to do it perfectly, to have all the things and get all our ducks in a row. I can speak from personal experience. I was caught in that trap for several years. I think I've slowly gotten out of it and kind of beat to my own drum now. I'm not really worried about, you know, videos going viral or growing on Instagram. Of course, growth is healthy and it's exciting when it occurs, but truly, if I can inspire someone to decorate their home for Christmas right now, a month from now, as we get closer and not as many of you see it, that's okay with me. I would rather kind of go at my own pace and enjoy it and feel more authentic in it, if that makes sense. But anyway, I want to go a little bit slower this year, but also my goal, we'll see. I might be eating my words here in a few weeks, but I think my goal for this year is to have a plan in place, have a few areas, a few key things I want to decorate, and feel like I do them well, and have a few things be really beautiful versus just kind of feeling like I'm scattering stuff everywhere. So my thought behind that is I'm just gonna do one tree this year. I'm planning on doing it here in the great room. I haven't totally figured out if I'm gonna change the layout of the furniture or put it in the corner. We'll have to wait and see. But I did buy a new tree this year. We have much taller ceilings in this house than we did in our old house. And so we purchased a 12-foot tree from Costco. I will leave it linked down below. Here's a picture of it on the screen. It's supposed to arrive this weekend. I ordered it online. So fingers crossed that I like it. My friend Kristen has the same tree and I've seen it in person. It is really beautiful. So it's supposed to be dimmable. It has warm LED twinkle lights. We'll see. So I'm excited about that. But beyond the tree, my other areas I want to decorate are both mantles and then the kitchen, kind of do a few kitchen-esque things, and then maybe the staircase, the banister. So those are kind of the things on the forefront of my mind. Of course, we'll decorate outside too, but that doesn't usually happen till closer to Thanksgiving or even sometimes after Thanksgiving. So we'll see. But that's kind of where I'm at with everything. And so with that in mind, I knew I was on the hunt for maybe some things for the new tree. I also knew I wanted to get some new stockings, being that we have this mantle now and a fireplace. I'm so excited. So kind of just thinking through that, like knowing a few areas I wanted to decorate, I want to do them well, and really go with the less is more approach. We'll see if I stick to it or if I end up changing my mind and really enjoying the process. But nonetheless, my plan is to go slowly, kind of take it one phase at a time and enjoy the process. So with all that to say, let's dive into what I got this year. I'm gonna start with Hobby Lobby. This is the first thing I got. It's a little loud. I bought some bells. And I don't know exactly where I'm gonna hang these yet. I figured at the very least I'd hang them on the front door. They have the nice little hole here to put over the doorknob, which is great. The price was good. I paid $7.99 for it. I felt like that wasn't too bad. And these are decent size bells. I could also hang it on the stairs. I was thinking about that along with the garland or something like that. Another thing I picked up was some ribbon. And I feel like I usually have a pretty good direction of what my color scheme is going to be. And I buy according to that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not totally certain yet what I'm gonna be doing. So we have been decorating this living room pretty much since August. We got furniture, I got a new rug, and I've been adding, pillows and different things. The chairs in here are like a deep green, and there are greens and blues in our area rug. And so I've been really enjoying those colors together, and I've been loving them for the fall months. And I've just been thinking to myself, how can I carry that out into Christmas and the new year? And so I'm not gonna be doing traditional reds this year. Maybe in the years to come I will, but for this year, I'm going to stick with a more neutral tree, and we'll just see how it all plays out. I've purchased a few ornaments and some green ribbon on Amazon. They're not in yet. I think they're supposed to arrive today or tomorrow. I'll put some pictures on the screen right here so you can kind of get a feel of what I've bought. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna use the green ribbon or the brown ribbon. So I've got some brown ribbon here from Hobby Lobby. First is kind of a velvet material, and it's like a really pretty taupe color. It's not quite brown, it's not quite gray. I'd definitely say it's a true kind of golden taupe. I got 3 of them, and I think they could be really pretty mixed in with some deeper browns and some sage greens, and maybe a few pops of blue. I'm not totally sure yet. We're kind of winging it when it comes to the tree. We'll just have to see. But I got those ribbons. And then I've bought a similar ribbon in the past from Hobby Lobby. It's kind of that same color family, kind of a champagne taupe. And this one is more of a silk. So when it comes to ribbon, I usually buy quite a bit because I figure I'll use some on the tree, I'll use some throughout my garlands, and then I can always use the extra for gift wrapping. So that's the ribbon I bought at Hobby Lobby. And now let's talk a little bit about tree picks and florals. I have so many picks, you guys. I probably don't need any more, but every year I buy just a few and add to my collection. And that's my encouragement and advice to you if you're newly married or you've recently bought a house or you're in a house for the first time and you just feel like you don't have a lot of decor to work with. That's okay. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy everything year one. Like I said, let's do a few things well. And maybe that first year you invest in a really nice tree and you don't even decorate it. My friend did that last year. She bought the most beautiful tree. I think it was that viral Home Depot tree. And it was so twinkly and beautiful. She didn't put a single ornament on it and it looked beautiful. I think sometimes we get wrapped up in the Pinterest and the social media and we think we have to do this huge decadent tree, and that's not true. You can have a really simple tree and have a beautiful Christmas. And then every year just add little bits. Buy the things that you really love in small quantities year after year, and you'll be a few years in and you'll have this beautiful collection. But anyway, tree picks. These were my favorite. I'm very inspired by kind of that white gold champagne color for in here. I'm even holding this up against my rug right now and it looks so pretty. But I liked these kind of twig berry style stems. They're gonna add a ton of texture to my tree, I think. And then I also got more of your typical berry stems, a little bit more sparse, same kind of color scheme. The berries are like a pearlescent white and a golden champagne. So I think the combo of these will be very pretty. It'll be interesting to see how and if I can incorporate the green, but we'll see. And then pretty much every single year, this is another thing I buy at Hobby Lobby, and that is just their basic greenery stems for Christmas time. But I always buy at least 2, if not 4 of these when they're on sale. Yeah, they're $2.50 on sale, so not too bad. And I just add to my collection, and these are great. You can do a whole, bunch of them just in a vase, and it looks really beautiful. These are great to add to garlands to add more texture and fullness. There's just so many ways that you can use them, and so I like to collect them. They're also one of my favorite stems to use after Christmas through the winter season. They're just a great neutral winter stem. Definitely recommend them for the price point. I did buy 1 box of ornaments. I got this box of sort of velvet textured brownish, kind of that same taupish color, just large fall style ornament. I think these are so pretty. They're kind of trendy right now, which isn't typically something I go for in my decor, but I think they're neutral enough. I think they're gonna be beautiful when they're on the tree. I really liked them. And so unfortunately my Hobby Lobby only had 1 box, or else I probably would have bought 2, but these were great. I think they're gonna be beautiful. Again, it'll be really interesting to mix it all together, but we're gonna hope and pray it all works out. Another thing I really like to stock up on are just mini battery lights. I always get the warm twinkle lights. I don't know if you can see there. It's probably gonna look weird on camera, but these are awesome for garlands. And I don't buy all new every year, I save them, but it seems like every year I wish I had more. And so again, this is one of those things I try to buy 1 or 2 a year and just kind of add to my collection. But if I could encourage you to do anything this year with your decorating, it's add more twinkly lights. They are just so beautiful in the evening when you're watching a Christmas movie or baking cookies, and you can't go wrong with twinkle lights. And last but not least, I did buy a new wreath for the season. It's really pretty. It's kind of that swag style wreath. It has some bells on it, and it also came with this deep green ribbon. I could change that out if I wanted, but I just thought this was so neutral, so pretty. Would also just be pretty in the winter months. This could go on my front door or right behind me here on my office door. I have a wreath hung, so maybe I'll put it there. But either way, I think it's beautiful. I really love it. It just kind of spoke to me. I felt like it was a little bit more unique than anything I've seen. Okay, now let's talk about Target. So my Target didn't have a ton of Studio McGee Christmas out yet, or it was already sold out. I don't know, but that's okay. But Hearth and Hand Christmas line was so cute this year. I really loved it. But starting out, I did purchase some new stockings for the mantle, and they are from Studio McGee, and they're this scalloped knit. And I love them. I love that they're not white, they're more of an off-white beige color. I love just how organic they look. They're gonna add some really cozy texture. There's nothing like adding knits to your space for the Christmas time and into the winter. They're just very quintessential Christmas to me. So I thought these were beautiful, and they were priced fairly well, $15 for one. I ended up buying 3. And then I'm gonna try to use ones I already have kind of mixed in. I'm gonna try to mix and match my stockings this year. We'll see how it turns out. But I've looked at other places online for knitted stockings, and they were upwards of $50 a piece, which is way above my budget. So anyway, I thought the price point was good, and I thought these were really beautiful. Next up are both Hearth and Hand items. I just got some tea towels for Christmas. I loved the green, kind of the embroidery detailing of that. I thought was really pretty. It came in a 2-pack with also a plaid green. And just this color is speaking to me this season. I guess I'm just drawn to it. So we'll see how it comes together, but I always like to swap out my towels. That's a really simple way to add some Christmas decor to your kitchen. So I got that. And then this isn't a Christmas item per se, but I did get some salt and pepper grinders at Target, and I needed some first and foremost, but I wanted some pretty ones to set out on the counter, and for Christmas time especially, really year round, but for whatever reason during the Christmas months, I really loved coppers mixed in with greens. I think is so beautiful. So I got these to set out on the kitchen counter. And then the last thing I think I'll end up using in the kitchen is this tiny tree. How cute is this? So they had this in like 3 or 4 different sizes going all the way to fairly large. I just really liked it because of the bowl, kind of the ceramic bowl they put it in, I think is really cute. Typically with my little trees that I get from, you know, wherever, Hobby Lobby, Target, the base is never that cute, and so I usually stick it in a white bowl myself or some kind of antique pottery that I have. But I thought this one was adorable. It's scalloped, and I could just see this being really cute on a tray, kind of on a vignette in your kitchen, or even just sitting on your countertop. And last thing from Target really quick, this was actually by just kind of the regular pillows or in the regular throw pillow section, not by Christmas pillows, but I saw it and I just loved it. It's so pretty. It's sage green and white, and it has a beige, and I thought it would just be beautiful for any time of year. You know, if I incorporate greens into my Christmas decor, I can have it out. I could easily see this through the spring or summertime, in the fall. It's just one of those versatile patterns and colors that I think will work always, but I bought it now and I'll probably have it out during the Christmas season. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it on my entry bench. Okay, last but not least, I did go into At Home, which I have to be honest, I don't go in very often. It often overwhelms me. I have to be looking for something super specific to go into that store. But I thought, maybe they'd have some good ornaments. This first pack I actually got 2 of them, are these kind of ball style ornaments, but they have gold glitter on them, and I just thought the texture of them was very natural, but really pretty with that glitter. So I got 2 of those. And then I also picked up some pine cone ornaments from at home, again with that gold glitter. I love to add natural elements to my tree as much as I can. I think it's so beautiful. I did little candles on my tree a few years ago, and that was really pretty. I don't think I'm gonna do that this year, but I'm on the hunt. For some reason, I wanna find some birds, like birds in a nest or brown birds, or I don't know, I'm envisioning birds on this tree for some reason. So I didn't find them, but maybe at some point. Okay, the last thing I wanted to show you guys actually isn't something I recently purchased for Christmas, but I have recently purchased for fall, and I've already shared it, but I wanna share it here because I think it's an even better item to buy as we head into the Christmas and winter season. And that is these Amazon LED tapered candles. You can turn them on manually. You can't really see it because it's not dark in here. But there's also a remote. You can set it on a timer. You can make it flicker or just stay on. They're beautiful. The base itself is very wax-like, and they're just so cozy in the winter months. You know, it's dark during the winter, right? It gets darker earlier, it's kind of depressing, but if you create a home that has lots of twinkly lights and faux candles and real candles, you can really turn on the magic in your home and just create a space that's cozy and warm and somewhere you want to be this winter season. I think that's key. Lots of lamp lighting, dim lighting, and just really set the tone for your family. I know that's my goal this season. And so that's everything I have to share with you guys today. I always love doing these Christmas hauls to get the Christmas season started, to get the Christmas videos going, so to speak. But yeah, I hope that you have so much fun decorating this Christmas, and share pictures with me over on Instagram. I love seeing when you guys send me your finished looks. It always inspires me a ton. You guys teach me so much and encourage me so much in the comments. I'm so grateful for you this holiday season and every day through the year. So anyway, remember, less is more in life and decor. Happy decorating, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.